In light of the recent changes at Behaviour, you probably noticed in the 8.7.0 update for Dead by Daylight that Haste and Hindered stacking is going to be removed from the game. So if you don't know what Haste or Hindered does and you're a little new to the game, basically Haste speeds up the killer or survivor you are playing, and Hindered slows the other side down from what you're playing. So if you're playing killer and you run a Hindered perk, you're going to slow down the survivors, and if you're a survivor running a Hindered perk, you're going to slow down the killer. That's basically how it works. So I thought, why not play my favorite killer one last time, going as fast as he possibly can in his Demon Fury mode? And this is the loadout that we came up with. So here we have the build. Now, I want to explain something really quickly first. We're going to show two different values of each of the haste effects. So basically, when Oni doesn't have his power, he is a normal killer that does very normal things, and he is 115 movement speed, just like any other normal killer, besides if you're playing a ranged killer, of course. And then we have the Oni rage speed, which gets really ridiculous. This makes it so that you go from 115 to 195.5% movement speed. So as you can see, you're basically moving double the amount of what is almost the double the amount of what a survivor would be moving. Now, we're going to explain the perks, then we go on to the add-ons. So, like I said, we're going to show the values for how it would affect you if you were at the normal session of Oni in your normal power. So, first we have play with your food. This is a pretty stock standard haste perk, and all you have to do is get in chase with the obsession, and then you lose chase with them, and you can do this up to a maximum of 3 times pretty much, and then each time you get 5% haste, which obviously ends up being 15% haste. It's a little bit more than that because you're getting 15% of 115%, not 15% of 100, which is just 15. So you guys will see that value on screen right now. Same thing with machine learning, except in how you trigger this perk is you kick a generator, then you completely leave it alone. Survivors will complete it, and once it is completed, you get 10% haste for 45 seconds, and you become undetectable, which is really handy for the Oni, especially against really good survivors. Then you have furtive chase. Basically, this works by hooking the obsession. Then you also obtain the undetectable status effect again, and you get 5% haste on top of that. And then you have batteries included. This is not the best perk, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but it was better than me just running a slowdown perk and making my games easier. I thought it'd be a lot fun to just go all out with the haste. And basically, anytime a generator is completed and you go near that completed generator, you get a 5% haste for that when you are within 12 meters of that generator. And then if you leave that area, you still retain that 5% haste for another 5 seconds. So as you can see, all the values on screen right now are really going to show you just how fast we're moving, even just at a base normal killer speed. But now I'm going to show you these speeds if we were in our Demon Fury mode, if we were charging people. And as you can see, the percentages get pretty ridiculous because it's no longer of 115%, it's of 195.5%. So, and then just to help out in our Demon Fury mode to make us even more faster, we have the Arcado's Crutch add-on, which makes us 13% faster, which you guys will see the equivalent on screen with the math, and you guys will see that we also have the green add-on, which in the new update is going to be a blue add-on. Keep that in mind. This is before the rework of the rarities, but this will now be a blue add-on in the 8.7.0 patch, and moving forward, this is going to give us 8% movement speed on our power. And as you guys can see, we're sending ourselves to Midwich, just so you guys get a really good idea of how fast we move compared to survivors. And not only do we catch up like in hallways super quickly as the Oni, you'll kind of see how survivors have much less time to react and chase because you are moving so goddamn fast. And yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoy the game. Well, we have gotten a good map, but keep in mind we are literally looking for the obsession. Since we spawned upstairs, they will be downstairs. Not sure on where they would be going exactly, however. Break this on our way. They are upstairs. Can't find this person as of right now. Nope. Okay. Whatever. Oh, we're gonna move on then. We know they're upstairs up here. Okay. Okay, Bloodlust gets us the first hit. We'll break this pallet. We'll blues chase with her. Okay. He doesn't make it very far. Although there is a pallet right here. Okay, well that's our first down. Kick this. Alrighty. Let's see if we can pop some heads while we're at it. He is going in there, don't worry about him. Okay, we're gonna hook the obsession. Ooh. Alright, we'll get another down real quick. They're not going to complete this gen, so I might go kick another one onto them. We're not interested in chasing her. Give him a hit and then keep moving on. Because we want him to complete this gen, so let's do that. Oh my god. We chased this girl down so fast and we don't even have everything up. Come on, complete that gen. Getting a speed boost from batteries included. Seems like they didn't stick around here too long. That's fine. Get going. I'll just let him be, to be honest. Oh, well, it looks like we're not going to proc machine learning on that. Oh, well. Oh, I thought he would have done a tech there. That's fine. Oh, perfect. Come on. There we go. Play with your food is so weird sometimes. I could have hit him there, but whatever. Let's lose chase. Okay. Stay on his tail. Actually, that saves me a stack. Thank you. Alright. We'll keep this, actually. Go check on the other one. And we have furtive chase with extra speed. Yeah, this gen hasn't been done at all. Interesting, nobody is here. Alright. Oh my god. We actually won that gen to pop, so we'll let it be. It's oh, okay, it's in this room. Not bad, not bad. Claude is dead already, okay. Batteries included again. Plus, play with your food. We are zooming. Jill! Let's turn around. Lose chase. Come on. Come on! Lose chase already! Okay, we are absolutely zooming right now. Let's just give an example of how fast we're moving. Where was this guy gonna go? You know what, let's keep going. See if we can get somebody else. Ooh, I thought that would have been you. What? That didn't break the pallet? Sure. Whatever. We'll kick this gen for machine learning. And we got play with your food, so... Hey, awesome. We'll get a hit because we need our power. But we're going to get another play with your food stack for the one we lost, so... See if we can catch up with her. We are, like, really fast right now. You better drop this pallet. What? Bro, this guy's making no noise. What? Must be downstairs. Alrighty. Oh, I wanted to pick her up before I got the cooldown, but that's fine. I don't think we're going to be back here again too often, so... Get the hook on furtive chase. Hopefully in machine learning procs. Where is the gen? There's a gen up there. We could just go this way, actually. He is on it. That is almost done too. Okay, we downed him. But we just want to put on this because this doesn't have as much focus as the other. There we go. And we'll hook this guy. And it could be anyway. He makes literally 0 sound right now, so. Okay. Nick. I need to find the Nick. Is he on that gen? And I just didn't hear it? Yeah, he's right here. Let's lose chase real quick, so we'll break this. And we'll get back in chase with him if we can. No, I really don't want you, dude. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm really not interested in you, bro, so sorry about that. Nick, I need the speed boost, buddy. Oh yeah, drop the pallet. I could easily hit him, but drop the pallet. Come on. There we go. Alrighty. Now, let's give him a down, eh? Let's give him a down and see who becomes the next obsession. I'm moving so fast already without like my power. Get another speed boost. My god, we are zooming. Here we go. Oh my god, we are so fast. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure if we hit the 305%, but my god, we must have come close. But yeah, that is pretty much as fast as the Oni is going to move. Well, until they get rid of haste stacking, right? So yeah. As you guys can see, we're going to move on to our second game in a second, and we have some perks to slow down the survivors, which is going to be our hindered stacking build. Now, this is not going to be super in-depth as compared to the haste one, because we're doing a lot of things to buff the Oni, as instead this time we are just slowing down the survivors. So our first perk is going to be forced hesitation. This basically makes it so when you down a survivor near other survivors of 16 meters, they all become 20% slower in moving. So they automatically go from 100% movement speed to 80. And then you have knockout, which is a newly reworked perk. Basically, when you move away from a dropped pallet, they become 5% hindered for 5 seconds, which makes it a little easier for the Oni when he doesn't have his power. Now you have the new perk, Hex Nothing But Misery. This perk makes it so each time you basic attack survivors, basically you have to do it 8 times to trigger this perk, then a Hex is built for you. Once you do that, every time you hit a survivor with your basic attack, they are slowed down 5% for 15 seconds after they hit. And this is actually quite a good perk, as long as you can make it work. I'm going to be totally honest. When you if you can get this perk off, you probably already won the game, but you know, we did it because why not? And unfortunately, there's only 3 hindered perks for survivors on the killer side, so our last perk is going to be Zanshin Tactics, which works pretty well with Knockout. They don't have amazing synergy, but when they move away from a pallet, they get slowed down, and you see their aura. And I picked some add-ons also to give us some extra aura readings. So basically, if you don't know what the Rendura's Bloody Glove does, every time you hit a survivor, they drop blood orbs because you were the Oni. Instead of collecting them for your power in this game, we're planning to actually just hit them and leave them bleeding. We will use our power, but very minimally. But each time they come in contact with a blood orb, as you can see their aura, which gives us a lot of aura reading, especially if we don't absorb too many blood orbs. And then we have the Splintered Hull, which basically makes it so they drop more blood orbs faster, which is helping with our aura reading build and slowing survivors down. So yeah, that's pretty much it. No map offering for this one because this is pretty universal. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the game. Oh, we are on the new map. We have a bit of an odd build, slowing survivors down. Yeah, we'll mostly be doing an M1 only, which is why we have the iridescent add-on. We will use our power, but very minimally. Basically, when we want the big slowdown, pretty much is when we're going to use only. Oh, it's like we've got somebody here. She knows a pallet is here. That's fine. She got the stun. She doesn't make it very far. She's also the girl with a med kit, so quite honestly, is she running into anyone? We just keep permanently seeing auras. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna fall for that one. Okay. Well, as you can see, this is very handy for chase. Makes it very easy to follow people. But unfortunately, Forced Hesitation doesn't do much here, because nobody's around, but that's why we're going to hook towards the middle a little. Okay. We also have 2 out of 8 hits for Hex Nothing But Misery as well. They are on this gen. Seems like he gets a stun, but he doesn't make it far. There we go. And that gives us another nice hit. And again, Forced Hesitation not doing much. But the knockout might be helping, I'm not gonna lie. The knockout might be helping, the newly buffed, or reworked I should say. Knockout might be helping us a little bit in chase. Let's go see what's going on, eh? This is not gonna count towards our Hex Nothing But Misery, but interesting. You didn't just hop in a locker, did you? No. Mind you, when we go into our power, we also don't see blood orbs. This is a huge downside. Okay, looks like we're just going to go back to hook, unfortunately. A bit boring, but it is what it is. Ooh, that would have been a nice hit. Okay. Unfortunately, she's gonna be able to pre-drop this. Hopefully, we can avoid the stun. There we go. No life, thank you. Very good. Okay, let's leave her. She's the one who doesn't have a medkit, so... We're also not trying to absorb too many blood orbs. Okay. Let's go back to the people on this gen, because we don't want to lose the gen. He did go in a locker. That's good. Okay. I think we're at 7 out of 8 hits. We see the healthy person running across, which is Claudette. So we might go sort her out in a minute. Okay, we'll take it, we'll take it. It's not a hit, but, you know, it will do. It will do. Somebody's going through shack, but we also want to stop this gen. Oh, that was actually Rebecca. That's fine. Oh, Yoichi, thank you, thank you, thank you. You actually gave me X nothing but misery. Thank you. Alrighty. Oh my god, look at how slow she is! Look at how slow she is! She's not gonna make the window! She doesn't make the window at all. Oh my god! She might have been slowed down like 70%, I'm not even gonna lie. Close to it though. Oh, nice head on. We'll slow him down. Forced hesitation doesn't proc because we've just used it. So. She's out of the game. Wow, she was so slow. Where is Yoichi? Yoichi, where you at, bro? We'll kick this. Honestly. Oh, I see her. Could just end the game now. Going to Mr. David King. Okay, she gets slowed down. Oh my god, she's actually so slow. I was like, oh shit. Come here. Okay, that is ridiculous. Oh, and we found Yuichi. Awesome. Great work, bro. Yeah, and people are going to start DCing, which is fair enough. We need eventually slug everyone, which is not really the intended thing that we wanted to do, but unfortunately, the opportunity arose and we took it. Wow. So yeah, these are some fun builds that you can run before, well, they leave the game in like a week or two. So if you like the content, please drop a like on the videos, being spreading my content through YouTube. And if you have any requests for any builds, drop them in the comments down below. And please subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. And thank you so much in advance. We also do have a live stream where we try and attempt to break the world record streak for the Oni, which will be linked down below. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks.